Hey, welcome to an episode of You Love Comic Books. This is a YouTube show. I showcase my recent comic hauls, comic speculations, and stuff from my collection. I have an awesome haul for you. This one is from a store I frequent, and they were having a half off sale. So basically, everything under 20 was half off, and I found some amazing stuff in here. So before I get into this incredible haul, do me a favor, smash that like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and ensures that more people will see these videos. You have any questions on what you see? You like what you see? You want to say hi? Leave a comment and I'll get back to you accordingly. If you like these type of videos, comic hauls, comic speculations, comic collections, comic mystery boxes, you just love comics, well, do me a favor. You're at the right place. Smash that subscribe button, become part of the You Love Comics conversation. Smash that bell to get notifications. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with the dollar bin. So basically, it was just 50 cents. So now that dollar bin is a 50-cent bin. A versus X round 6. I think this is the issue where they all get the Phoenix Force, or maybe that happened in the 5. Round 8, they didn't have 7. Round 9 with an awesome beaten up Spider-Man cover by who is doing these covers, man? I totally know this guy's name. I can't read his signature. But he's an awesome artist. And then round 10. This might be the last issue. Did it go further? I don't remember. I have this series. The reason why I picked them up is there's a rumor that it will not be called Avengers vs. Secret Wars. Avengers Secret Wars. It's going to be called Avengers vs. X-Men. And people are going to be going after these books. So I figured, why not? They're only 50 cents each. All right. I didn't get many dollar bin books, so these are the last 2 from there. So, I'm sorry, 50-cent books. Marvel Boy #1 and Marvel Boy #2. I didn't go through the rest of them to find the full series, but I figured why not get this. First appearance of this character, he's kind of regular in New Avengers. We'll see if anything happens. I figured why not grab that. All right, now we move on to non-dollar bin books, so everything you see, I still have the price tags on it. Everything was half off. So this $4 book is now a $2 book. This is the Spider-Man The Lost Years #1. It's a newsstand edition. The things on the back. This key significance of this book, well, one, it's like the origin or whatever, like whatever Ben Reilly was doing in this between Amazing Spider-Man 149 and I don't know, Web of Spider-Man 118. But it's the first appearance of the character who becomes All Hallows Eve. Book kind of picked up a bit. I don't know. I think people like that character. I figured why not grab it. It's only $2. It's in decent condition. It's got a couple of spine ticks. Street Fighter #9 with a sexy cami cover. Figured that's a good book to get. Any of the Street Fighter books or Darkstalker books that have the girl characters, always a good one to get. It's $2 for that. Spider-Man 2 official movie adaptation for only $2. I thought that was a really good get. Hulk, the official movie adaptation, #1. This is the one that's based. This was only $2 as well. This was the one based on that Hulk movie from 2003. Man, I was so excited for that movie. Just the idea of seeing like a big budget Hulk movie, and that movie just was not very good. Like it just, I don't know. You can tell me what you think in the comments. I did not care. I was very disappointed with that movie. Even though, let me tell you, I remember hearing about the Hulk dog fight, like from Any Cool News, whatever, back in the day, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, because they said it was like a poodle, and then that scene when he fights the dogs is probably the best part of the whole movie, which says a lot. This is kind of cool. This was only $2 as well. Amazing Heroes number 168. I just picked it up because of the Freddy Krueger cover with hanging out with his buddy, the Punisher, and Peter Dinklage. I don't know who that is. Check on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I literally got it for the cover. Just a weird collection of characters, so that's kind of cool. Okay, now these were $5 books, so now they were $2.50. Star Wars Republic 69, dudes. That one, these are in really nice condition, these Star Wars books. Anything from this era with the Clone Wars has a bit of value, and these only being $2.50 each, I thought it was a great grab. Star Wars Republic 67 with Anakin on the cover, and then Star Wars #70, Star Wars Republic 70 with Sassy Ventress riding a Rancor, fighting Obi-Wan. I thought those were really cool gets for just $2.50 each. These, like I said, these books can command a pretty good price, especially when they're in really, really nice condition, which is what these are. This is a really good get. This was only $2.50. I was shocked it was only priced as $5. I was like, what? Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, #1. Really nice condition. It's got like one little minor spine tick. I don't care. I have the variant. Gary, I got screwed up the guy's name who did the variant, but for #1. But I didn't get this one yet. This book has a bit of value. You know, it kind of goes up and down. But basically, there is going to be a Supergirl movie that's going to come out after Superman. Obviously, I'm sure it'll only come out if Superman does well. But and it has I forgot the name of the actress who's playing her, but she was she was the younger version of the Queen in Game of Thrones. How to Train Your Dragon. And she was cast as Supergirl. This is a good get because they're saying that like the movie is kind of modeled off this story, so that's pretty awesome. This one was only $2.50. I was hesitant to get it because it's got some water damage, but it's kind of water damage that I feel like a good presser can get out. This is House of Mysteries #214. Key significance of this: it is a Bernie Wrightson cover, and it's a creepy cover. So happy to grab that. This was a good get. Beetlejuice #1. Beetlejuice in the Netherworld. This is not the first. I got super excited. I realized this is not the first Beetlejuice comic. This must be like a second series, but it was only $3. It says 6 on it, but it was only 3. It's in decent condition. I was like, that's still a good grab. I'm happy to get that. I never see Beetlejuice comics out in the wild ever. Never see them. They don't exist, at least until now in my eyes. This is a good one. Weird World Tales '89. I picked this up not too long on a dollar bin. This one was only, so it says 6. This was 3. This one's a better condition. It's just first appearance of some not so nice gorillas. And this book can go for like crazy amount. Like I see sales, they're all over the place from like 50 to 30 to 60 to 20. It depends, and even like VG copies go for like a decent amount. It's pretty crazy. Sergio Ronas Gru the Wanderer, #7 from the first series. This is the PC Comics. Meet Chakal. This is the first appearance of this character. She's kind of like the Red Sonja of the Gru universe. I always wanted to get this one, so this was only $5. This thing is in like mint condition. He had boxes of stuff that didn't have prices. He priced a lot of these for me when I was there, and I thought that was a decent price. So at 10, him pricing at 10 means it was only 5. He had a bunch of stuff that was just loose in bins, no bags, because he was just going through it. Must have been from a collection or whatever, and he's like, yeah, go through it. And I was shocked to see some of these in like mint condition. You know, it's always funny when you see stuff in bags and boards and they're all spine ticked to hell, and then you go through a bin that has no bags or boards and you just see the books and they're like in perfect condition, and you're just like, how is this in good condition? This is from 1983. This is over 40 years old. How did this survive all those years of like, I guess no one went through them until I did. If you think about it, that's crazy. Like there's no ruffling on the top. It is like clean. It has like one little spine tick. Who cares? Barbaric #1. This was $4, so instead of 8, this was 4. This book picked up a bit. Whoa, I almost said a word. I didn't mean to say it like that. This is one of the variants, so that's pretty cool. I think it was like option for a movie or a show. And then he had these for free. These were kind of given out on Free Comic Book Day, even though it doesn't say Free Comic Book Day on it. But still awesome. Barbaric #1, Born in Blood, a newer series. So happy to grab both of those. And this, being free, that's cool. All right. I only have a couple left, but like I said, these are great books. This is a great haul. Elvira's House of Mystery #7. This one says 8, so I got it for 4. This is just part of that original Elvira series from DC. These are hard to come by. They usually, anytime I see them, they're pretty pricey, and like I wouldn't pay 8 for this because it has some like water stain on the back. It doesn't have any water damage, but it does have some staining on the back. But at $4, I couldn't pass it up. I do want to complete the series. I want to get the series, but I want to get it for cheap. I want to find them all. I know the Dave Stevens last issue is the tough one, but whatever. Speaking of Dave Stevens, this was pretty awesome to get for just $5. Alien Worlds 2. So he had this price of 10. Like I said, I was going through the bins, and I was kind of afraid to give him some of this stuff because I didn't know what he was going to come back at me with prices. He's pretty good. Like, I'm not a fan of going to stores that don't have prices, but with him, especially if I get him on like a good day, which I guess I did, he'll give you like decent prices, like, believe it or not. And this being priced at only $10 with this awesome Dave Stevens cover. I think, and he does the interiors in this, I'm pretty sure. I had this book before. So to get this for $5 was pretty dang awesome. So happy to have that. And I said dang, I didn't say the other word. All right, only a couple left. This was awesome for just $6. So he had this priced at $12. Actually, and again, I gave this to him. I think this is the last issue of the series. The one with the Vader cover is the one I really want to get. I think that might be 6 or whatever. You could find like Droids 1. That's kind of like a book you could find. Like I have up to like issue 3 or 4, but everything after that is pretty hard to get. Especially this last issue. I was like looking this up, and this sells for like silly prices. Like it does sell for these prices, like $40, $30, $50. So to get for 6, and this thing is in really, really nice condition. Again, a book that like was made for kids. Clearly, this was never put in a kid's hand or whatever, and that's why it survived throughout time. I don't know. Happy to grab that though. That's awesome. All right, last 2 books of this haul. Here we go. Before I do that, do me a favor, smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, leave a comment if you haven't done so already. I mean, you can wait till the end and leave a comment. I'm not going to tell you when to do that. Smash that subscribe button. Become part of the You Love Comic Books conversation. Check out the link for my Instagram. Follow me there. It's in the links. The links are in my captions of all my YouTube videos, as well as my link to my eBay store where I sell comics, toys, trades, video games, etc. Check that out as well. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Last 2 books. Weird War Tales number 93. This thing isn't like, I would say, a VG fine or a fine minus. I was shocked to see this in here. I was like, I didn't even want to give this, because this didn't have a price on it. Like I said, it was in these bins that he just put out. And I was just like, this, I don't know what he's going to charge for this. I have no idea. And he put it for 20. So now it is 20. That means I paid 20 for it. It was not half off because, like I said, everything under 20 was half off. But I wasn't going to complain. I was shocked it was at that price. I couldn't pass this up. This is the first appearance of the Creature Commandos. I have never seen this book in person. I don't see it at conventions. I've never seen it on walls. I know it goes for a good amount of money. I looked at the past sales recently, and it sells for like $150, and we're talking like VG copies. Like, so happy to grab this. The the Creature Commandos cartoon, which is the first content from the James Gunn DC universe, comes out in the end of this year. And that's going to feature characters that are going to be in the movies. Like Randall Flagg's dad, played by Frank Grillo, is going to be in that. That's not his first appearance in here, but man, happy to get this. I couldn't believe this was only 20. It's, like I said, not in perfect condition, but for $20, I could not pass it up. I'm not a big fan of buying books at like expensive, at $20 is like nothing, you go to a fast food place now, you pour $20 like it's nothing, But like I said, this book, even in this condition, goes for way more. So happy to grab that. And then the last book of this haul. I was going to make this the last book of this haul, but then I looked up this one, and I couldn't believe it. I paid $7.50. He had it priced for $15, and he priced it there for $15, so it was $7.50. And I was like, oh, I cannot pass this up. And this thing is in really nice condition. I'm not going to say it's a 9.8. I don't care, because I'm not going to get it graded. I don't do those things. But someone might, and let me tell you, I couldn't believe this. This thing that's the bag. This thing, the black is all good. That's just the bag has some, like, I don't know, makes it look like it's worn or something. This book is, I looked it up. This is the 3rd print. So this is 377, iconic cover. This is the 3rd print variant. Edition, or whatever you want to call it. It's the first Professor Hulk, and I looked it up. I think this sells for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I was like, what? Like, I looked at recent sales. It sells for like 300, 400, 400 graded, 350 raw. I was like, what? Like I said, I didn't look there. I just saw that and grabbed it. I was almost like, should I buy it? I'm like, I'm buying too much stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad I did buy it. So that's awesome. And again, another book I've never seen in person. So yeah, this was an awesome haul. So getting, let me tell you, I went there thinking I was just going to get, like, I knew he had a couple of these, like, you know, A versus X books, and I figured I'd just rate his dollar bin, you know, make it a 50-cent bin. But the joke was, I just found so much great stuff, you know. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I mean, I was shocked, you know. This is awesome. You know, that's a great Dave Stevens cover. This other Weird War Tales. I mean, so yeah, definitely. And let me tell you, this was, you know, I bought these on a Monday, and I'm recording this on a Monday, and you know, Garfield may hate Mondays, but I don't. Not anymore. I like Mondays. I don't care what Garfield says. So do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that. Smash that bell for notifications. You're going to see a previous video here. You're going to see a previous video there. You're going to smash that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.